Hey there, I'm Rob Hatch, and this is Simple Decisions. I want to talk to you today about not accepting the default programming. What I mean by that is we have so many devices that we use on a daily basis. Our phone, obviously, is the biggest one. And very often we kind of just sort of accept the default settings. Sure, we add a few apps here and there, but there's so many features that are available to us in every piece of software that we use, in every app that we use, that actually do more than we generally take advantage of. First and foremost, one of the recommendations I have right away is to turn off notifications you don't need. You don't need that little red dot in the corner or whatever notification comes up on Android to let you know that there's a message. Or maybe you do, but not for every app. So turn that off. Turn off the things that you don't need. Take some time with your device and set up the notifications that you want. Are there certain family members that you want to hear from? After a certain point in the day on my phone, I know that I can turn off notifications for anyone but the people that are in my favorites. So many ways that I can control the flow of information and how the device sends me notifications. I want this device to serve me. That's the point of all this, that technology, after all, is that it needs to serve us in some way, shape, or form. We shouldn't be beholden to it. Another area that you can look at is, people spend lots of time trying to figure out what app will make their lives simpler, but we've often overlooked the most basic. Inside of Google Calendar, for example, or many calendaring systems, there are lots of sections for notes, for making sure what you need to have when you need to have it is there. And if you take a little extra time and set these things up, that way you have it the minute you need it, the minute you have a meeting or a way to prepare for the meeting. So if you need to review certain notes before a meeting, make sure those notes are in the notes section of the meeting if there's a reference point, rather than having to go through all of your emails to try and find out where the conversation last left off and what it is that you're actually talking about. Stick that stuff inside your calendar. Pretend that you are your own assistant in this way, that you can serve up exactly what you need when you need it. Take some time to do that. Another area to look at are your email inbox, and how to filter information into certain folders or to highlight it for certain purposes. We don't have to accept the settings that Google gives us. I actually don't use the tabs that they set up. I have a methodology where any information that I'm going to receive, any email I receive from clients, goes immediately, it skips my inbox and goes directly to a client folder. That way, when I go into my email each day, I know that I want to look first and foremost for any information from clients, anything from a business partner. Those folks are already filtered and highlighted and served up in a way so that I don't have to spend time going through all the stuff that's in my inbox to sort out and make decisions about what's important or what's not important. I've already determined what's important. So this is another example, by the way, of something we talked about in an earlier version of Simple Decisions about decide before you have to. You get to decide, you get to claim control over this device and let it serve up the information that you need. Hope that's helpful to you. My name is Rob Hatch, and this has been Simple Decisions.